Let's talk about your company's purpose. Okay, what I call a higher purpose. My higher purpose is to help entrepreneurs make the world a better place. That might sound trite, it might sound a little maybe performative, I don't know. It's what I really do. It's what I love to do, and it's part of my decision process to, I decide who I'm going to work with, what I'm going to do with that. But for your purpose, what I found what's so interesting to me anyway with working with clients, working with people on figuring this out is your purpose already exists. Okay, and there's some great resources out there to get you stimulated and thinking about it. People often refer to Simon Sinek. I'm not the greatest fan, but where I found with the purpose and the why, a lot of the research was done by Robert Quinn and Anjan Thakur. Check this out because this is a great book and it has a bunch of stuff in it. But one of the things they talk about that I really like, that I really resonate with, that works in the real world is your purpose, the reason you do what you do, the reason your company exists. And by the way, not for profit. Every company's got to make a profit. We get that. That's important. That's not why you exist. Okay. If that were it, it would change everything. You started your business because you believe in something, because you were tired of the status quo, the way things were done. Something spurred you to do that. And especially if you've been doing it for quite a while, sometimes we can lose touch, right? We're not quite sure. So, or if you're working with another organization and you don't know enough about it, you might take your time. But one of the things they talk about in this book is the sculptor spending the time looking at the rock. Okay, sound a little weird? They asked a sculptor about carving an elephant, like that was amazing. What did you do? And the first part of the process is staring at the rock, looking at the rock, thinking about the rock, coming back to it until the elephant was revealed, until he could see it in the rock. And only then did he start working on and carving and sculpting from the rock. The same thing's true of your organization. The purpose exists. And if you're intimately involved with it, it might be useful to take a step back. Okay. If you're new to an organization that you're now leading, it is useful maybe to take some time and really talk to people, really explore, really get the history, get the culture, start figuring out what they're about. But the purpose will reveal itself. And why? Okay, why is this important? Why does this even matter? Right? Okay, that's all sounds touchy-feely, whatever, right? The purpose, the why you do what you do, the why your company exists can be really, really inspiring. Okay, the one of the examples I like in this is the story of the three bricklayers. Man walks up to the first bricklayer and says, "What are you doing?" And the layer responds with, "I'm laying bricks." Pretty mundane, right? Pretty repetitive. Laying bricks, mortar, brick, mortar, brick. Walks to the next one. "What are you doing?" Bricklayer says, "Well, I'm building a wall." Okay. Mortar, brick, wall. Okay. Walks to the third bricklayer and says, "What are you doing?" And that bricklayer says, "I'm building a church." Okay, whether you believe in that or not, kind of irrelevant. It's about community. It's about the inspiration. It's about what's going to happen there. How all the things you think about the weddings, the births, the christenings, perhaps, or the rituals or the funerals that happen in a place of worship, a church, a temple, or what have you. People's lives, memorable moments occur there. And for the right person building the right church or the right temple or the right place of worship that aligns with them and their values and their purpose, that ends up being so much more inspiring rather than mortar, brick, mortar, brick, mortar, brick. So think about that. Think about the purpose and the reason you exist. And is that articulated? Have you carved it out? Have you uncovered it? Have you described it? Have you communicated it? Have you gotten it out of your head? Because you might have started listening to this, go, "Well, I know why I started the company." Great. How about everybody else? Do they know why your organization exists? And what if you told them? What if you brought that to life and wove it into the fabric of your organization and your culture? What would that do for the inspiration, motivation, engagement, the purpose for your team?